Alright, in this video we are going to convert this PSD into the WordPress front end using the plugin called WP Bakery, or it is also known as Visual Composer. So as you can see, this is slightly complicated layout. In the previous video of episode 4, we have completed some basic and we are slightly moving forward to the advanced one. So if you are a beginner, I would recommend you to start from episode 1. So this is going to be the episode 5th. Fine, now let me show you what are the things included. We have a banner section and we have a custom grid section with the different colors and the icon, and then we have a about us section and then about us 2 section, and then you can see this is slightly complicated grid. The icon is at the top left position, and this same section is getting repeated. And finally the pricing section. You can see the pricing section layout is slightly complicated. Its height is not relative, and we have created some custom grid, or in other word custom column. Fine, now this is the working layout: banner section, the grid section, about us, and icon box, and finally fine. Now let's create the page. Let me call it as index 5, and the sidebar, we don't need sidebar, we want the layout to be full width. Then click on publish. Once you publish, let's get into this URL so that we can start editing with our Visual Composer. And this is how it looks. You just have to click on edit with WP Bakery plugin. The very first thing, if you wish to follow, I have left the images in the description box along with the custom CSS. So we require some custom CSS, so let me fill the custom CSS first. On the settings page, this is the place where you can fill all the custom CSS. So I have pasted all the required custom CSS. Let me click on save, and I'll link this CSS file in the description as well. So we need an element and we need a row, and inside the row we have 2 headings and 1 download button. So let me create that. So you can see, let's add a column row again. So this is known as inner row. So this is going to be the 2 columns, and by that time let's edit the column so that we get the margin at the left hand side. Click on save. Now inside this you can have a heading. So let me copy the heading. Now just place the text. We need a line break, so line break. So let that element be h2, and I want the font size to be 55. Let the font family be Roboto, and let it be bolder. Then click on save. And now let's add the text, and click on the button, and we need a text block. So let's place the text, and I just added the color text white so that it gets the color white. The same way, let's change the color of the heading to white. Click on save changes. Now what we need is, we need to edit the row so that we can change the background. So let me edit it. So if you click on this row, you will get a design option. Let's get the image. So we need this image. Click on set image, and we want this to be full height. So click on save. Cool. Now we need a button, so let's click on the button, search for button. So you can see we have added the text download now, and we need to add the class shiny text. Click on save, and here you go. Now update this page. Now let's work on the next section, which is this one. So let's create another column. Click on this plus. We need a row, and it is going to be full width, or let's add a margin to this row, margin left and right on both sides. Let me make it 50, and on here we need a heading, and let this be H3, text align center, Roboto, let this be 700. Click on save. Now let's work on inner row, and in this row I want this row to be inside, so let's make the margin as 100 pixel on each sides, and as we know we need 4 columns. So on the column we need 4. Click on update. So if you notice the space between 2 columns, so let's add the column space, or you can see column gap 25 pixel for all columns. Click on save, and now we have individual column with spaces 25 pixel. So let me give this color, or let me give a class. Now let's edit the column color. So here we have a section called column, and let's change the color. Let this be green. Likewise, and finally now we need an icon box. You can have different icons, but I'm going to stick with the same icon just to save time. Icon, search for icon. You have an icon. I want it to be black. I want the shape to be circle. I want the background to be white. Let this be large or extra large. I want it to be center align. Click on save, and cool, this seems to be too big. If you want, you can make this smaller or even smaller. Now we need a heading and a text block, so let's add a heading. I want the text to be, let this be H6, and center align. Let's make the font family Roboto, and click on save. Seems alright. If you want, you can make the class text white, so that, or text black, so I'll stick with black here. Cool. Now let's work on the text block. So text block, let's add the text, and I want it to be center align, and click on save. And now if you want negative margin, you can make the negative margin, let's say -10 pixel. Click on save, and that's done. You just want to do the duplicate of the element which you have dropped inside the inner row, and just drag it into the adjacent columns. That's what you have to do. Let me pause it and do it for me. Fine, this is the final product. Let me save it before it goes off. So let me add the margin top and margin bottom as 50 pixel. Now this is going to be very similar. We need a row, and this row should have the margin on all sides. Let me make it 50 on all sides, 50. Click on save, and this row is going to have 2 columns, and let's add the image. Let me see what is that image. So this is the image. Click on save or set image, and I want the image to be full size. Click on save. Cool. Now we just need to add the heading. Let's add the heading. So to center align, to make the life easier, we'll add a row, and inside the row we will add a heading. So let me add a line break. So left align is okay, and let me change the font family Roboto, and let this be 500. Click on save, and let me edit the parent row so that whatever is content, I want it to be at the middle. So this is the vertical align. It's like a vertical align. So let me add another paragraph or text block, very similar text block. Click on save. Now what we need a button, so we'll just drag the same button what we have added, make a copy of it, and just drag the button to its place. So if you want, you can add a negative margin to the button so that there is less gap between the button and the text block. Fine. Now let me make a clone of this row, and I want to just rearrange the column position. So let's drag the column and place it. Fine. Let me update this. So let's work on this grid section. Let's add a row. We need space on both the sides. So just like we did earlier, I want 50 pixel on all sides, and then again I need a inner row, and this row will have 4 columns inside it, and after that I need the column gap. Let me say 40 pixel or 30 pixel. Click on save. So let me make the, so what we need to do is I just need to drag the same column or icon box which I have created over here, make a copy of it and place it inside the column. So let me make this the alignment of left. Click on set. So let me edit this column, and let me give the class card design, which will have card design. So it will just add the grayish background, that's it. And now what we need the two text block. We'll just copy it from here just to save time. Drag it and place it inside. The same way and we need the text aligned left to both the elements, and let me get this and give the alignment left. Cool. Now let's try to give the negative margin so that it gets out of the box, -50. Great, that is working. So let me edit the row. Control Z. Let me try to do Control Z. So that is going to be a problem because it is not allowing me to edit. So let me make the color as somewhat close to sky and click on save changes, and cool. So if you want, you can make the circle bigger. So I hope it is clear now. You just have to drag and drop these. Just add card design and make a duplicate of this. The duplicate is here. Just drag it and drop. Make a duplicate of heading. So I think I have to pause it, and once I complete it, I'll release. Continue with the video. So cool, we have done it. Now let's work on this section, which is actually a copy of it. I think we can ignore that. Now let's work on this section. We need a row, and this row will have some color. Now everything seems alright. We need a heading. Let me just drag and drop it. So the heading that will suit us, let's get this one. Make a copy of it. Let me drag it and place it over here, and let me edit it. And I want the text color to be white. Let this be darker than the previous one. Cool. Now let's add a row. So this is going to have 3 columns. And you can see there is some space on left and right, so we have to give margin. Let me make it 100. Click on save. And let's add the column gap, 15 pixel. Now let me give the column class It just add the background color, that's it. Let me add this too as well. Or let me add it at the end so that we can see the output properly. So what we need some collection of headings. Let's start with the heading 1. We don't need text block, we need heading. So this is going to be the text. So select my H3, text align center, font family Roboto, and let this be 500. Click on save, and if you want text to white, now we need another heading. So we'll do one thing, we'll just clone this. We want this text. Let this be H1 so that it looks bigger, and we want the text to be Oswald. Separate it is okay. Click on save. Now we need another text, monthly, so let's add a clone of heading again. Let's drag this below. Let's start editing it. So this is going to be slightly smaller, so H6 Roboto is okay. Let me make this 400 normal. Cool. Now one thing is, we want it to be black. Click on save. And we need some text, so we'll just make a clone of the heading itself, but this time we'll make it a paragraph. Any text, paragraph, font size 13 would be appropriate. Roboto 400 is okay. Cool. Now just make a clone of these like 4 times, now 3 times, second time, third time, and then we need a button. You can see this is the button, so let's just drag this button to its place. So let's remove the margin before placing it. Cool. Let's just make this center, or let me give the class. So center. Cool. Now we just have to make a copy of each. Let me show you how it's done. Just change the text. and it should have some 1 2 3 4 5 times 2 3 4 and the last one. Now let's add the button. Clone the button and place the button over here. So let me pause this and do the same thing for it, but instead it is going to have 7 times, and I'll show you how to change the color. So let me give the class to the column, and this class will just change the background color. And it modifies the HTML so that we can get the clear output on the screen. Let me save this and show you the preview. Localhost index 5 is the page which we have created right now. So banner section, grid section, about us section, and finally the pricing section is working fine, except I have not changed the color. I am leaving it to you. So I believe the scope of this video is done. Thank you so much for listening.